My son cuts hard to the left as the last offender falls to the ground and breaks his ankles. Now it's just him, the soccer ball, and a runway pointing straight towards the opposing net. The back of his shirt is blowing out like a parachute as he streaks down the field. His shot goes wide. This was the second last game of his first year playing soccer. At the beginning of the year, he wanted to get better, so he asked me, the best soccer player he knew, to help him. He doesn't get out much. I did play a bit of soccer as a kid, and I used to dream of playing in the EPL or the English Premier League, but I never practiced much. So I told him, if you want to get good, you have to practice.
Practice? You talking about practice?
He says to me, and I'm like, yes, son, practice. One day I'm sitting on the couch with my son. I'm watching TV, and he's watching one of those YouTube videos of people doing cool soccer tricks. So I pause my show and I turn to him and I'm like, you want to be a better soccer player, right? Yes. So you can't just watch the cool things that you want to do. You got to actually get out there and do it. Look, it's a beautiful day outside. Okay. So he unpauses his show and I unpause the EPL match I was watching. One of the coolest things about working with AI is that you learn about how your brain works. TensorFlow released a demo simulation called TFJam that explains how to train a computer program how to bring the rain. How did it get so good? Practice. When you first run the program, it starts off throwing up bricks. But after running it for hours, it starts Steph Currying up the joint.
Green is the best three-point shooter on the Warriors in this series. Curry was running backwards as he released that. That's how hot he is.
He never saw it go in.
I had to explain to my son that if you want to be the best in the game, you've got to practice. So we worked on it for about 10 hours a week for 4 months. My son, his smile is like one of those new Lexus grills. It takes up half his face. And he turns to me after he misses that shot, and he's beaming from ear to ear. Because we're both thinking the same thing. That even though he missed that shot, that shake and bake he just unleashed was the culmination of me working with him since he crawled out of his mother's womb. Even Albert Einstein, the man who we all think just accidentally stumbled upon some of the greatest discoveries of our time, spent hours and hours and hours of work on his theories every night after his government job. Which makes sense logically, but we don't think like that. It's like thinking that Michael Phelps became the most decorated Olympian of all time because he was doing backstrokes in his mom's womb. Everybody who got to the top of their game had to practice to get there. So the next time you see someone doing something that you wish you could do, just remember, it took 4 excruciating months to send a boy to the hospital with broken ankles. Thanks for watching. See you next time. So I paused my show and I turned to him. This was his first year playing soccer. And he stayed here. This was his second last game of his first year playing soccer. So the next time you see